Be short and sweet. Excited to get started, guys. Ron, what's going on, brother? Lana, Alvin, what's up, my man? Chris, I see you guys. Put your cameras on if you can. All right, there we are.
What's going on, Mario?
How's Cali, guys?
Usual.
Usual.
Texas, man.
Usual. Well, Texas is awesome. Hey, Lana, how are you, girl?
Good. How's it going?
Good. How's you guys? You're up in Oregon, right?
Yeah, I'm in Portland.
Awesome. How's the weather out there?
It's actually pretty hot right now, but it's beautiful.
All right, very cool. And then we got Chris. Chris, is that you, Christian? Or Christensen? Lucas?
Yes, it is. How are you doing?
Hey, buddy. How are you, man?
Good morning.
Good. Now, you're out in Georgia, right?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How's the weather out there?
It's been good. So we've been having thunderstorms frequently. Well, upon occasion, but we also been having sun, like the sun to come out occasionally as well. So
Okay.
all right.
Yeah. Cool. Well, glad you're here. Rachel Barnes just got in. Rachel is out of Texas, out of Dallas with me. And guys, give a shout out to Rachel. She just passed her exam. Yesterday. So Rachel, yeah, baby. Congrats. All right, guys. So listen, I know we probably have some more people jumping on in just a few, but I don't want to take too much of your time. Just want to give you guys an idea of where we are as we start pulling together the vision of what we're going to accomplish with the FFL movement. That's our agency name. So let's go ahead and get into it. Definitely, if you can, keep your camera on. It definitely does do a lot to help build camaraderie, let us to see one another face to face. If you're somewhere where you can't, totally understandable. Definitely want to probably take notes as well. And let's get the show on the road, guys. So the FFL movement agency, guys, who are we? Okay, real simple, guys. I am all about impact and legacy. Okay, that's really what it comes down to. For those of you guys that have already passed your exam, you know, you got your Leave a Legacy bracelet, and that means something to me and my family. Really, guys, as a dad, you know, I'm 40 years old. I've got 5 children, and you lived a little bit of life, right? And, you know, when you get to this age, you just really want to know that, number one, you've set up your family, right? You set up your children and your children's children, and you leave a legacy, right? You're not leaving them in a position where, man, yeah, my dad was awesome. He used to play catch with me, but man, he left us a bunch of debt. He put my mom in a bad position, right? I want to be able to give my family and my children and my children's children an opportunity, a leg up, right? And so it's all about legacy for me. But how do we do that? By impact. Okay, my dad used to tell me this all the time. Some of you guys may have heard this before. Hold on, let me make sure we're recording here. I think we are. Let me make sure. Hold on. Okay, we are recording. My dad used to tell me all the time from Zig Ziglar. How many of you guys know who Zig Ziglar is? Right? If you know who Zig Ziglar, guys, raise it. If you don't know who Zig Ziglar is, write it down. The guy is amazing. Okay, he used to say you can have anything you want in life if you help as many other people get what they want in life. Okay, and so for me, that means that the way we leave a legacy, the way we're able to achieve our goals and do what we need to do for our family and for the people that matter most is by helping other people. So we've got to impact our community. We've got to impact other people that we've never met before. Now, what separates us, guys? What makes us different? Here's the deal, guys. Some of you guys I hired personally through some of our channels. And if I did, you remember the one thing I care about is hunger. Okay, that's it. I was blessed to be able to, over the course of my career, know a few gentlemen that have built multi-million dollar businesses. And I remember one of them, I was sitting down with him one time. Ron, you know the gentleman. His name is Greg Provenzano. And I sat down with Greg Provenzano one time, and he had built a 20-plus-year-old business doing multiple millions of dollars a year. And I asked him, what separates you? Hold on. Someone's saying they can't get in. I said, what? Oh, they were asking, he said, if I was to do it all over again, okay, start from scratch, and I was going to find a couple of key people to build this whole thing around, what type of characteristic do you think that, I should look for? And people were saying integrity, people who have, that are smart, they're intelligent, they have good communication skills, they have influence. And he said, no, hunger. Because at the end of the day, somebody who's hungry sees no boundaries. They see nothing that's going to hinder them from getting to their goals. And at the end of the day, guys, I tell folks this all the time. I would rather run with somebody who's hungry, okay, than somebody who has all of the talent, all the experience in the world, but they just think that they've arrived already. Because the hungry person is going to do whatever it takes. And I'll tell you, if any of you guys have ever played sports before, sometimes when you get in momentum, when you get in a zone, when you're in sports, every call just so happens to go your way. Every ball bounces in your direction, right? And when you are hungry and you can get that momentum going in your business, you are going to see how things just happen to start going in the right direction for you and for your family, okay? So that's what separates us, hunger, okay? So why FFL? Number one, high comp. If any of you guys have done any type of research, you know that the way we get paid, the way we make money is unheard of in this industry, right? If any of you guys know that to be true, type in a number one or put your hand up, because we make money like nobody else in the industry. Second thing, which caught my attention, was lead flow, okay? I don't want to ever have to call my friends and family. I don't want to ever have to call my mom, my uncle. Literally, my mom called me the other day and she was like, hey, I was thinking maybe you should call Auntie so-and-so or call Uncle so-and-so. And I said, that's cool, Mom, if you talk to them organically and you realize that I might have something that, they can, I can help them with. But I'm not in that industry where I have to call people's uncles and aunts, and I just don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the person that people see coming and they're like, oh man, here comes Mario, he's going to hit me up for something. No, I want people to be excited to see it. So lead flow is what separates us. And finally, guys, the right team. Okay, you guys have not had an opportunity, some of you have, but you have not had an opportunity to meet my personal mentor and best friend, Mr. Wences Navarro. He is our upline. He's a gentleman that's created this entire system, working with Darren Lee and William Pineda as well. And those gentlemen have put together something that I really don't even think you guys firmly understand what you have your hands on. Okay, from a hiring perspective, like I'm sitting here looking, I've got Lana on the phone. Okay, Lana, I believe, just so you guys know, is going to go out and be a Hall of Fame producer. And Lana, you're all of, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Okay, and when I talk to her, I just get so excited after I get off the phone because she gets it. Everything is just clicking for her, right? Do I know Lana before this? No, right? She saw an ad. She clicked on it. She went through the funnel. We scheduled an interview. We got her licensed, and now she's ready to rock. Guys, that was all put together because of the team that we work with, right? And building an agency is something that most of you should get excited about, whether it's right now or down the road. But we are on the right team, guys, and it does matter that you're working with the right people, okay? So next thing is this, guys. Let's keep on moving. The system. The system is so important because our hiring system, we use ads, not lists. Okay, so we're going to be out there and it's already set up, put together. We have a lead funnel. Okay, actually on the 17th of August, I'm going to be flying into California and I'm going to be doing some filming. And we have a production team that's going to be out there, and I'm going to be filming some videos that we're going to use for building our agency, for leads, for advertising and marketing. And it's just going to draw in more caliber people who might say, hey, I want to learn a little bit more about FFL. And then we're able to bring them in and hire them in. We also have a hire to writing turnkey streamlined system. Okay. So when you get hired, we go onto the insurance blueprint and it's boom, 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 boom. Step by step, everything is taken care of for you. It's literally plug and play, guys. And then finally, so here is our steps. Okay. So once hired, guys, follow the system. Take it step by step, make it a priority in your life, and trust the process. So what does that look like? So let's say I just hired in, like for instance, Ron Hancock. I see you there, Ron. What's up, brother? Ron lives out in Southern California, and now, or actually, he's from Southern California, lives out here in Prosper, Texas, and we met, and we just become really good friends. We're getting ready to hire him on. So what are the next steps, right? So we log into the Insurance Blueprint, which is an automated text and email that comes to you. Okay, so it says it's sent to your email. Make sure you check your spam or your junk. Complete stage 1, a couple of onboarding videos to help you to understand what's going on. Stage 2, you schedule your exam. Okay, now what'll happen is you're gonna utilize Excel solutions for your pre-licensing course. So you complete that, and we cover the costs for you. It's about $800. Okay, so we cover the cost. Then you apply for your license once you've passed with NIPR, which is a National Insurance Producers Registry. Step 3, okay, is once you've got all that taken care of, you contract with your carriers. So I send you an email where you register with HCMS. That's basically our internal system. Then you submit the contracting request with all your carriers. We also have a couple of team members for that. If you guys are familiar with Zulma Baez, she helps all of us. Now, when you have the contracting requests out, it could take about a week. So during that time, you're going to complete stage 4, 5, and 6, which is your basic training, setting up for success. That's when you actually put together your binder. How many of you guys do your binder yet, right? So your binder is pretty cool. You have everything you need here. Darren and his team put this together. Flipping phenomenal. And then you kick off and you're ready for success. All streamlined. So for those of us that are out there and we're seeing families, we're helping people in the living rooms. This system is set up so as our team, Wences and Darren and all of them are putting ads out, people are clicking on those ads, we're hiring them in, they're going through all of this process automated while you continue to go out there and write policies, okay? So you can start to build a team, which is awesome. Now, that said, guys, final thing I want to leave you with this morning, guys, is having the right mindset for success. I learned this a long time ago. The number one landmine for being your own boss, you guys know what it is? It's being your own boss. The best part about being your own boss is that you're your own boss. The worst part about being your own boss is that you're your own boss. Whether we like it or not, we all need somebody to hold us accountable. I mean, guys, think about it. Since we were babies, somebody told us it's bedtime, it's dinner time, it's shower time. Then you go to kindergarten, right? And they say, okay, what number are you on? Put your feet on the number, get in a line, okay? Then it's recess time and lunchtime. And then you're like, oh no, now I'm in elementary school. It's just more rules. Then you go to high school. Oh man, now I'm in high school. I know something. Nope, you better be here at this time. You get detention. Then you go to college. Everything we've ever done, we've had to step in line for somebody to watch us. And then you become an entrepreneur. You become a business owner and you're like, whoa, who's going to tell me what to do? I am? Guys, we are the easiest person to lie to. Right? If you don't believe me, how many of you guys have said, hey, oh man, on Monday, I'm turning it up. I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to start getting in shape. Monday, I start the gym. And then Monday passes and you're like, okay, next Monday, right? See, we're the easiest person to lie to. So you have to start to develop a different mindset. And that's what the key is to success. You also have to understand the law of large numbers. The law of large numbers is pretty simple. It means this. When I'm brand new, when you're brand new, you are going to make up for your lack of skill. You're going to make up for your lack of experience by just going through more numbers, okay? So when you get really good, you might need to just buy 20 leads and you're going to close 70% of them. Why? Because your confidence is way up. Your expertise is way up, right? You know this like the back of your hand. But when you're brand new, it might take you 200 leads to close the same amount. You guys get where I'm coming from? So when you're new, you have to just understand that there's a certain amount of numbers you have to go through, okay? And here's a key that I learned. Do not be emotionally connected to the outcome, okay? If you have 100 leads, just know, remember the law of large numbers. Some people get so emotionally connected, they call me up, they're like, Mario, I don't think this is for me. Why, man? Well, you know what? I called some people today and I didn't schedule any calls. And okay, well, how many people did you call? About 10. 10 people? What do you mean? Yeah, but they're not picking up. And one guy told me no, and this other lady said that I was a scammer or something. And I don't know. I'm like, dude, just call more people, right? Just get through the numbers. See, but you can't fall in love with the yes or the no. You can't fall in love with the writing of the policy. You've got to fall in love with the process. And I've used this example before, guys. Anybody, I know there's a couple, but anybody else here at a golf fan or even understand golf at all? Anybody? Okay. So the best golfers in the world, when you see them putt, okay, I'm going to do this. Hopefully you can see me. Okay. When you see them putt, once they figure out the line, once they figure out how far they're going to hit, how hard they're going to hit it, they don't look like this. When I first started golfing, I thought they did this. They tried to like hit it there while looking there. They don't do that. The best golfers in the world head down and they do this. Click. And then they pick their head up. Why do you think they do that? Because they focus on the process. If you focus on the process, the outcome takes care of itself. And that's what we have to understand. We have to focus on the process and the outcome will take care of itself. So if you keep getting no's, that's okay because that's not our objective. Our objective is to focus on the process. And the way you do that, guys, is by understanding your DMOs and your RGAs. So if you're taking notes, DMO stands for your daily method of operation, okay? So your DMO, your daily method of operation, stems from the fact that some of you guys have a full-time job. Some of you guys, have a family, you have children. So you have to create a daily method of operation to make sure that if you're going to do your FFL business for 2 hours a day, nothing else can get in the way during those 2 hours. You have to know it. It's just like going to the gym. It's just like anything else we've ever done in our life where we're successful. You have to create a plan. What are the 4 or 5 things that I need to do every single day? What time am I going to do them in order to be successful? And that's what an RGA is, okay? A revenue generating activity. So for instance, how many of you guys love to watch the YouTube videos and the podcasts that are put together for FFL? I love those things, man. I mean, I could listen to them all day long. But guess what, guys? Watching a YouTube video is not an RGA. It's not a revenue generating activity. While it's good for inspiration, while it's good to get your engine running, it's not going to make you money. What is going to make you money? What is an RGA? Clicking buy on those leads. Picking up the phone and dialing is an RGA, right? Here's my point. Hey man, Mario, I don't know if this is for me. Well, Lana, what have you been doing? Well, I make it a point every day to watch 2 videos. Okay, what else? And then I got my folder and I make sure all my papers are in there. And, I got my little bag right here. Okay, how many people are you calling? Oh, well, that's it. I haven't really got to that yet. You're never going to make money unless you do the RGAs. Buying leads, calling clients, driving to their home, sitting in the living room. Those are RGAs, right? And so as you get better, we have trackers. So you're going to be able to, and I use a lot of analogies, especially sports analogies, but it's kind of like having a batting average, right? Once you go and you see 100 clients in their home, you're going to be able to look at those numbers and say, okay, sat with 100 people 50 of them I wrote a policy on. Out of those 50, 30 of them were final expense, 20 of them were mortgage protection. And then you go, okay, here's my data. Let me go do it again. And you see the next 100 and you compare the data. What's going to happen is you're going to start creating what's called a batting average. And a batting average basically means that, hey, every 10 times I get up to bat, I get on base, 4 or 5 times. So I want to keep getting better. So when you start to establish a batting average, when you start to pay attention to your numbers, you start to know where your bottlenecks are. And what's a bottleneck? A bottleneck is simply a place where you can get a little better. And if you turn this little spot a little bit better, it'll open up more outcome. You'll start to get more production, okay? And then finally, guys, become a student of personal development. The book that I strongly suggest you guys start reading is How to Master the Art of Selling, okay? It's a really good book. I've read this before. Actually, right now, I've read this twice. Where I'm at right now, I really love audiobooks, so I just bought it on audiobook and I'm listening to it, okay? So How to Master the Art of Selling by Tom Hopkins, it's like a classic. There's even a version that's How to Master the Art of Selling in Financial Services. So it's a really good book. I would really encourage you guys to read this. And then finally, remember your why. At the end of the day, the furnace, right? The engine, the thing that makes this burn is your why. Why are you here? What are you looking to get out of this business? And let's finish here with our goals, okay? The goal of this agency is to protect thousands of families with our products, because at the end of the day, right, just like Zig Ziglar said, if you help as many people get what they want, you will always get what you want, okay? So our first focus is always going to be on our clients. It's always going to be on other people, okay? Always focus on other people first and you're going to get what you want. But I want to build a $5 million a year agency in 3 years, okay? That's what I want to build, okay? Because I want to get a buyout with integrity. I want to get a check stroked and I want to walk away into the sunset with my wife and my children, right? I don't know about you guys. Does that get any of you guys excited? For me, it does, okay? Now, the only way to do that is to have 50 Hall of Fame producers. What is Hall of Fame? That means that 50 people go out there on a yearly basis without building a team, without building an agency. They buy leads, they get on the phone, and they produce over $400,000 in annual premium per year, okay? And free people, okay? What does that mean? Listen, some of you guys are bound up in debt. Some of you guys feel like you're in chains to a job that you no longer love, right? Or maybe you never did, right? Some of you guys just don't have that peace, okay? There is a peace that comes with being your own boss. There is a peace that comes with just not having the shackles of the stress of trying to figure out how I'm going to pay next month's mortgage or rent. So I want to free people. I want to build 5 massive offices. So the way I envision it is a couple on the coasts, a couple in the middle, right? And we'll see where the leaders sprout up, okay? Travel with the team all around the world. Say, listen, guys, I love to work hard and I love to have fun, okay? So work hard and play hard. So we're going to have some fun together, right? And leave a legacy. So my wife and I recently went to Cabo San Lucas with our family. And we were just so impressed with the Diamante Resort that we've already decided that this time next year, okay, because most of us here are starting out, but I want to take a group of people, top producers, because let's get it, let's be straight here, okay? This is our agency. We call ourselves the old school agency, where winning is fun, where not everybody gets a participation t-shirt, okay? Producers are rewarded, okay? This is a sales environment. So if you intend on making money, if you intend on being a top producer, we are going to have some fun. But we want to take a group of our top producers back to Cabo next summer and spoil you guys. So I think I did this right. Let me show you a couple of videos of our spot. So this is the golf villa where we stood. Just picture us with a couple of big vans coming in, and just there's my brother-in-law. He was doing MTV Cribs. You walk in here. This is just the one we were in. You've got a huge open area right here that goes. You can see the sky and a TV there. That was a gas fire pit. Notice the kids right here as they're coming in. They're super excited, jumping around. Huge kitchen. Maybe we blow it out. We'll get a chef to come in. But that's on y'all. Let's see how good we do this year. There's an outdoor fire pit there and a huge pool. And all that back there is the golf course and the water. Okay, next one here. This is the top level. Imagine waking up to this, guys. Slide that door open. You got a cup of coffee, sitting out there doing your personal development in the mornings. You got the golf course back there. Just hanging out, maybe smoking some cigars at night if that's your deal. Just doing life, right? Imagine, I love going to these type of events with top producers because it's iron sharpens iron, man. The conversations that people have just really start to just press you and stretch you. Every time I go to an event like this, I wake up and I'm like, man, my goals are just bigger. My vision is just bigger, right? They've got a lagoon there. So the left side there, that light blue water is all salt water, okay? And then on the right side there is an adult pool. They're the kiddos, all excited. Gabriel didn't want to be on camera, if you noticed. My nephew there, he sure does love to be on camera. And then you got this out here. Got a couple more guys, just trying to cast a little vision for you. And then, yeah, man, this was pretty. This was the driving range. You get there, all the food is free, all the drinks are free, golf balls are free. We're just sitting there, see the Diamante, Cabo San Lucas. And while you're driving around the course, every 4 or 5 holes, there's a hut there. They're making tamales. They've got tacos. It's just unbelievable. And then finally, guys, we chartered a yacht, private yacht for the family. There they are taking pictures. And so, guys, I simply want to win. I want to have fun. And guys, I want to dream big, okay? I'm 40 years old. And the way I think sometimes, I get embarrassed by the way I think. Because if your dreams aren't so big that they're embarrassing, then you're not dreaming big enough, okay? Man, Mario, you're 40 years old. Start thinking sensibly. You shouldn't be dreaming about that car anymore. You shouldn't be dreaming about that type of house anymore, right? Think logically, think rationally. Well, guess what? I don't want to think like that, right? One of my mentors told me this, and I'm going to leave you with this, guys. One of my mentors told me this a long time ago. He said, crazy people make crazy money, right? Crazy people make crazy money. So call me loco because I'm crazy. And I want to go out there and I want to help a lot of people make a lot of money. But the only way we do that, guys, okay, we've got to keep our focus right. Bless other people. Do right by our clients. Don't try to take giant commissions from your clients. Do right by them. Because what's most important is they stay with us long term, right? We want to build a big book of business long term so we can start getting residuals. So we can start getting paid over and over and over again. Think fast forward, guys. Okay, 2 years from now, 2 years from now, every single day, you've got deposits going into your bank account because there's residuals, because there's people, we're getting that 25%, we get paid upfront 75 commission, 25% later, right? We're getting 25% deposits. You got people on your agency all over the nation that you've never met before that are out there fighting for their family, fighting for their legacy, and you're just making deposits all day long, okay? And guys, money is not everything. But one of my mentors said, it's not everything, but it sure does rank up there with oxygen, doesn't it? Right? So listen, having enough money in the bank just gives us choices. It just gives you the ability to choose what you want to do, when you want to do it, and with whom you want to do it with, okay? So 11 o'clock, 30 minutes on the dot. It's kind of like I've done this before. Hope you guys have a great day. And guys, stay logged into Signal. I am running on Monday. I got my binder ready to go. I ordered, I've been printing all my stuff, buying leads Monday morning. So expect some updates and we're ready to go. I know Alvin's ready to go. Alvin's ready to come out of the gates hard. Ron's just about right there. Lana's getting ready to get her contracting done, and we're going to start doing some damage, guys. So we love you. We're praying for you guys. Literally, my wife and I pray for you guys, and let's go make it happen. Have a great weekend, guys. Let me know if you need anything, all right?
Thanks, Mario.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, bud.